y'all. We are back. We are back. We are back. Yes, that's my introduction today. It is a new year. Exciting things.
Exciting. Tag team is back.
I know. The tag team is back. Happy New Year 2026. Can you believe this? Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Can you believe it?
Mm-mm.
I can't. This is crazy. But, you know, we just wanted to get on here today and we're going to just talk about some things and go over real estate for the year for 2026. It just started. It's an exciting time because the market is still moving and doing what it needs to do. And it's exciting to, you know, be a part of real estate at this time. Mm-hmm. I don't see it, you know, fumbling a ball right now. It seems pretty well, you know.
Only go up from here.
Yeah. Better go up from here. But of course, I'm Dr. Briley, and we have
Alson Tony.
Yeah, and if you're new tuning in to us, just look at some of the clips that we have. We have been interviewing a lot of people, going through a lot of different scenarios, trying to bring you enrichment information that is in the real estate industry. And these are real people. I know I did do a segment last year with AI, which was pretty cool and pretty funny. But we're bringing you real people that's out in the field doing stuff in real estate. We've had attorneys on here last year. But this year, we're going to really pump it up and bring some more people in the industry that works on stuff. And because a lot of people ask that. You know, a lot of people say, you know, man, I wish I had a good electrician. Man, I wish I had a good plumber.
Right.
You know, and it's hard to understand because Yelp, it's okay. As a Yelp.
What are you saying?
I put it at emphasis. Yelp. It was, I mean, it's good. Google is good, but sometimes you can bring people on a show that's trusted because if I brought them on a show or something, it's like I've maybe personally used them or I've made a relationship with them to know that they're
right.
What they're doing is quality and good.
Absolutely.
You know, because you don't want to just.
Yeah, our clients stress us on that.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, really? Yeah,
it's huge.
Yeah, because you want to make sure.
If you're going to refer someone, it better be someone you know and know how they work. And
because you don't want to hurt your industry or your client for having somebody and they not doing ethics and integrity and all of the things that's necessary to move the needle.
Right.
We usually start with something funny. So if you're new, funny or interesting that has happened, and I forgot to talk about this. So something that's interesting and funny that happened to me over the holiday season was I was driving, and I don't know if it's alligator or crocodile in
we don't have crocodiles.
No, so it must be alligator.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the crocodiles live? What makes the difference?
I can't remember.
I don't know.
I can't remember now.
Okay, well, like I said, I don't know if it was an alligator or crocodile. I'm sure we could get crocodiles here.
Maybe.
Yeah. We got everybody backstage laughing. It's like, how we go from real estate to crocodiles? So I was driving and I was passing this pond that was kind of like gated around, and I didn't know they can climb a fence. Like this gator, and then I was trying to take a picture of it. So I was like trying to, you know, circle back. But yes, they can climb a fence, and I did not know that. That was.
You watched it? Climb a fence?
I sure did. Yeah.
And you turned around to go.
I tried to. Yeah.
Do you know how fast those things can run?
They probably go pretty fast. I'm not too sure.
Faster than your car, or just
not faster than a dog, because a dog can catch you.
So can an alligator.
Well, I thought you're supposed to run zigzag.
That's for a gun.
Are you serious? No,
I have never heard someone say run zigzag from an alligator.
I think so.
I've never heard anybody get away from an
But
alligator.
did you know they can climb a fence?
Absolutely not. And I didn't want to know that.
So it was a silver, the old school silver chain fence. He was in the pond, and I guess he didn't want to be
in the pond
or in that area anymore. He climbed the fence, and he dropped down, flipped over, and then flipped himself back over and went across the road.
I would have been further than across the road if I watched
So I was interested in it. I was like, I wanted to see it. I didn't even know they could do that. So now I'm going to have to Google crocodile and alligator, which one it is possibly.
Yeah, I can't remember what the difference is.
What's the difference?
I think you took some medication.
No, sir.
I'm just kidding.
No, sir. I'm telling you.
Kidding.
So they can climb the fence, because I watched it with my own eyes. And I didn't know that.
Because I know they're crazy strong.
Well, that's what he did. He used his arms and used the little chain link openings. The little chain link fence, the old school.
There's
what he did was he climbed, used his arms. When he got to the top, he put his head over the top, and he put the heaviness over, and he flipped himself over. He flipped himself over, and when he fell on his back, and he flipped himself back over and walked and crossed the road.
He looked both ways.
I know everybody. It was crazy.
I can't believe you turned around and got near that.
Yeah, because I wanted to see it. But by the time I came back, he was gone. Because I was on the opposite. I was close enough, but not. Then I thought about to stop, and then I was like, no, I'm not gonna stop, because if I stop and get out the car, that could be dangerous. So I want to get back. I want to get back on his side.
You help him.
So what?
Put your foot here.
Right. And I said I wanted to get back on his side, because on that side you could be closer. You could stop, get out, and be closer to not being hit by a car. You know how Texas people drive? They drive crazy. So I was just trying, but that was my first time. I didn't even know they can climb a fence. So that was pretty interesting to me.
Sounds like it.
What you got?
So this one time, Dr. Briley pulled off a road to watch an alligator climb up the fence a few feet away.
That was pretty interesting to me.
Oh my gosh. Similar story recently. It's on the news, but my sister was taking the girls to school, and right in front of their school, all these police, like she said, a constable shot over the median and cut her off, and then they stopped this whole intersection right in front of their school in Kingwood, and she's trying to figure out what was going on, because it stopped all the traffic, obviously. Right. She couldn't figure out what was going on, why this other constable was blocking her now, and all these guys are standing back, but they're like throwing stuff out into the middle of the intersection, and out comes this alligator just walking across the whole intersection. And so they blocked it off for like hours.
So this must be maybe they're coming out now.
All right.
Because you said that that's just recent.
Yep.
So there must be, I don't know.
Something's driving them out.
Something is driving them out.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy. Yeah. And it was huge.
Yeah.
I mean, it was not a small creature.
Right.
I was like,
I don't do reptiles.
No, I don't either, but I wanted to at least get close enough so I can experience seeing something like that that can climb a fence. That's amazing. So something is going on, because if she was in Kingwood, so Kingwood has a lot of them.
Yeah, because the bayou connects, or the bay connects to Lake Houston, which is around Kingwood, so they swim up.
So all these people that be jumping in the Lake Houston
People don't jump in there. There might be some people, but I don't know.
They do jump in there. People go on the lake.
That's good for them.
I wonder, does Lake Conroe have some?
No, they do not. Yes, they do, on the north side.
Do they?
Yeah, that's a national forest that goes around the lake up north.
So they do have
I don't go up there.
But people be in the water at Lake Conroe too.
Yeah, not up there. I mean, people do. But not my people.
What did you say? Not doing
I don't even drive up there.
I'm
not getting caught in the water.
Well, I just know that's a part. Well, he's more powerful in the water, because if you're he has the more strength in the water than on land. You have a better chance on land to get away than in that water.
You run zigzags.
Yeah.
You can't swim zigzags. you can't
swim zigzags. Y'all have to deal with us. You see what I'm dealing with? You see what I'm dealing with? You have to deal with us and deal with our confusion and drama. So that's two sightings of a gator.
Yeah, there's a lot though. They're seen in the lake quite often, but it's on the north side. They usually don't swim down. I'm sure they do, and they're on the bottom. But it gets deeper as you come towards where.
So
like,
it's shallow on the north side,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why they like it.
Yeah, they love the shallow waters.
That's crazy. Well, that's why he was at the pond then. That's crazy. But yeah, when I saw that, I was like, ooh, I was amazed.
I know.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-mm.
So what we got going on today? After our gator stories, I should have made me a purse and some shoes and some boots.
Right.
That's what I should have did. But not I should have got the ammo out.
Not
but
you standing on the side of the
right,
road.
shooting gators and stuff and putting them in the back of my trunk, trying to find a person that could.
Louisiana's kicking in.
Yeah, the Louisiana part kicking in there, trying to. I could have ate the meat. Then
Fry up some
fry up some gator.
Roadkill.
Yeah, some roadkill. That's some good game right there. Fresh. Don't even have to get it from the store.
Right in the back of the Maserati.
Right. Don't worry right back on the No, put it on top of the Maserati so everybody can see the trophy I did, the big trophy tied down.
You'd be on the news.
I'd probably be in jail with the game warden because it'd be like some kind of law that you ain't supposed to mess with it. And yeah, in that area, just so it would just be my luck, and I'd be like, that wasn't me.
Up there.
That's AI generated. No, but what we got going on for real estate for 2026?
Well, it's looking healthier.
That's good.
Yeah, it's really
That's good.
I can already feel it. We've been talking about it a lot at my brokerage, and buyers are getting more comfortable with where the market's at. I think people are getting over that scare of interest rates jumping to where they were. I think more people are getting educated on it's not that horrible as an interest rate. I know we've had lenders on here that we talked about buying your rate down, things like that. I think that information has gotten passed around a little more. I think people are becoming more knowledgeable on that and that option.
My parents bought down their rate for their new house.
Right.
What is the rate right now?
It sits right under 6.
Okay, so they bought it
For a
down.
30-year.
Without telling all their business, they bought it down to a 4.
Yeah.
4, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So that's what you're seeing a lot. Every lender's trying to talk every buyer into that because you save so much money. It's not crazy expensive to do it. It doesn't add that much more money because you can take part of your down payment rather than putting more money down.
Right.
It's going to save you way more money in the long run just to buy down your rate
Right.
than putting that extra
Because you got to think
$9,000
like
down.
this, when you buy down your rate, you're buying down your rate for the terms that
Right.
they've given you, and that helps you to reduce to pay it off quicker.
Right.
So that's a win.
It's drawing people in. So on top of the interest rates going down, inflation is going down slowly. So that's helped.
Yeah, we needed a little bit more because I tell you, in Whole Foods, you walk out with a half of a bag and you spend $100.
Right.
You know, and you look in your bag, all you have is an orange.
Right.
So, or a pear or something, So, yeah, it'd be good if we can get these prices back. They're not going to go back to what they were, but if we can, even the taxes, because we were talking about taxes and how taxes in some areas have did some weird shoot ups.
Skyrockets, yeah. That's huge. That goes, a lot of it is to the multiple utility districts, and that's just because of having to build new infrastructure for the amount of housing.
Yeah, but
that
they
we
knew it was
have,
gonna happen.
Right.
So that's for me. That's not an excuse because they knew it was gonna happen.
Right. And there's been cities around us that have been sued by the public.
I know. I think I don't want
to mention
that.
area.
Okay. Thank you for stopping me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to stay clean
Since
this
we
year.
have city officials on here, I don't want to
I'm
slap
trying
their,
to stay clean this year,
their
y'all.
areas.
Stay clean from drama. No.
Yep.
But yeah, they have had some issues and different things, but they knew about it.
Right.
And so my thing is, who do you hold accountable for the things that, infrastructure is one thing, right? Nobody woke up and just said, we're going to build here today.
Right. Or these thousands of homes, tens of thousands of homes
Right.
didn't pop up overnight.
And they didn't pop up overnight. And so one of the biggest things that it needs to be accountability.
Right.
So whoever it is, if this is the legislations and your state representatives, we have to start holding these people accountable because, you know, you don't wait until you get your tax bill or you don't wait until, you know, I'm actually fighting about something right now is that there's too many entrances on 99 that don't tell you how much you're paying when you get on 99.
Mm-hmm.
I have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Because
And they
you need
used
to
to
know
do that
how much.
everywhere.
Yeah, you need to know how much it costs to get on 99.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's one right there off of 99 in Gosling. You need to know how much that costs. What I mean, those are your tax dollars keeping things together. The infrastructure, and you don't even know how much you're paying every
Right.
time you get on there.
Right.
It's just like little bitty things that are like very irritating that's adding up that, you know,
Starting to pay attention to now.
you're starting to pay attention to because, you know, the dollar gets tighter and you want to stretch your money longer. But at the same token, you have to hold these people accountable for, you know, some of the basic things that should make sense,
Right.
you know?
Right.
You know?
Yeah, one of my goals this year is timing, getting
Yeah.
places on time and things like that. And those tolls cater to people like me that
Right.
I know I have to take those areas.
But do you even
because
know how
I need
much
the
you're
time.
paying?
Absolutely not, because I know I got it's worth the time because
Right.
I'm running so late and it changes my day. So
Right. But it still should make you aware
costs
to
me
know.
money to be late. That's
Right.
something that I told myself.
Right.
Like it hurts me. So because I spend sometimes $100 a day going around on tolls
Right.
in one day.
Well,
That's
but
not
the
including
other
my
thing
gas.
to that is, to be honest with you, that's not really your fault. And one of the other things is that the infrastructure, even though all of the people are moving here and everything is happening, you should not just have to pay to get around town.
Right.
Something's wrong with that picture.
I agree.
And that's why I say you have to hold people accountable, because at one point, Beltway 8, after it was built, it was supposed to be free. They said, well, I'm sorry, after it was built and it was paid for and paid off, it was going to be
Supposed
free.
fall off.
And that did never happen. And people have forgot about that. That was something that the people voted on. And so as time, and they knew that, I think. I think they kind of knew that. But the thing is, if something changes, say something.
Right.
We have to hold people accountable in all entities, because that's a part of having a better society, a sustainable. Because this year, to me, it's about sustainability. That's one of the biggest things that I'm working on with our structure of our company is AI, the future, and sustainability. Because
awesome.
yeah, because you have to think about that,
Right.
you know, in real estate, and what does that mean for you and your company?
Right. Right. I know. I think it's defining that word for yourself and for your company
Right,
is huge. Because, yeah, I guess I'm technically working on the same thing.
right.
Just trying to focus on not the focusing on the future, not the present, so as much,
Right.
and looking at things in a broader spectrum rather than just trying to get everything working for right now.
Right.
I've noticed that, okay, it's time now in my business to start looking at the long runs of things and planning ahead and sustaining across time rather than just making it every few months and having to restart over every few months.
Right.
You know, I can't hit that reset button every few months,
Right.
starting from the beginning,
Right.
which it's happening because
Right.
I've started to pay attention to it. It's just, you know, living by that word and reminding myself
Right.
I need to be looking ahead every single time. It's just the next step in my business. But
Right. So I know you're making a transition for 2026. How is it? How's your transition going? How's everything?
good.
Good. It's working out.
It's working out.
That's good.
Yeah,
I
working
haven't
on
been
some
by the
big
office
projects.
yet since your new transition, but congratulations again. And I know it's gonna be a hard shift, you know, but
These past few weeks have been rough.
yeah,
but
it'll be
good.
a hard shift. But marketing, and you already have all of your components together.
Right. Still getting all of it together, but yeah, we
Yeah.
have our base. We have our base of things done, and things are moving, so it's exciting.
Okay. You have a beautiful door at the office. Are you going to put the logo onto the door?
Yep. We're waiting on that right now.
Oh, did you already get it done? I mean,
Ordered.
Ordered? Oh, that's nice.
Yep.
You have to tell me the vendor because I'm going to need to do that at...
It's a DIY.
Oh, is
so
it?
I order it from someone, but I put it on myself.
Oh, okay, cool.
The last one is just ridiculously expensive. So,
well, that kind of stuff does cost a
Right.
lot. That's why I was like, okay,
that's
tell
what
me
I'm
your...
starting to focus on. Little things like that. I'm like, I
Right.
could do that myself.
Right.
And
right.
I've done it. I did it I designed, because I've been getting into designing a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I designed for some families event, and they had to put some things on some doors.
Mm-hmm.
And so I found this vendor and talked to him, and he sent us some samples, and they worked out great. So
Really?
we ordered some giant ones and put them up ourselves, and
Really?
it looked professional as can be.
Really look amazing.
Turned out amazing.
Okay.
So
Well, I definitely would need that contact. And you see, y'all, that's how it is. Like, you communicate and you talk and you
Yeah.
have these partnerships, and then you say, wait a minute, I need that too. So
Yep.
that's pretty cool. Well, congratulations on that. I know it's like a stepping stone to new endeavors and trying to get it all going and pushing, but it's not like you're brand new in the industry. It'd be
Right.
more scarier if you were like
starting
brand
from
new,
zero.
starting
Yeah.
from zero.
No.
Yeah, so it's just now the transitional phase of
Right.
getting, and you already got the
Taking
name.
out the old ways.
What is the name? What's the
Austin, Texas Real Estate. So go
Oh,
by
cool.
the ATX group. Yeah.
name? ATX Group. I
Yeah.
love it.
So I took that because of the idea of Austin, Texas,
Right.
but using my name instead. So
That's absolutely cool. So I know we talked about it in December a little bit, but you were still kind of like molding it and kind of strategically figuring out how you want the name, what you want it to look like. So that's
Yeah.
good. So
Yeah.
now you have it all together.
yep. And
That's
I
cool.
involved my girls on my team with it because
Okay.
I wanted them to feel like they were a part
A
of
part
it.
of
And
it.
I just became this dictator that decides
Right.
everything. And cause,
But it works better when you do that and you have a collaboration because people feel pride in
exactly.
what they do.
That's,
you know,
that was my goal and
Yeah.
intentions because I know I worked for businesses that had me that involved in things,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what furthered my career with them. So I knew I wanted to do that with the girls because I became prideful in
Right.
that business, even though it wasn't mine totally,
Right.
but I knew I had my 2 cents in it, and my
Right.
2 cents was valued.
and it
So,
values right.
Yeah, I wanted to get back more and more back to it,
Wow.
that business. So
But that's good. And like I said, congratulations again to it because it is you have to think about real estate. And just like today, we took our time to be here for the podcast. It's just so many different essential things that need to, transpire. So that's a good thing.
thank you.
What I wish I knew at the start. Trusting BlueScorpion Property Preservation Management Group with our commercial landscaping was the best decision ever. BlueScorpion Property Preservation Management Group has been transforming commercial spaces into green paradises. Our clients can't stop raving about us. Just listen to what they have to say.
First client review. Our property has never looked this good. 5 stars all the way.
Second client review. Professional, reliable, and simply the best in the business. 5-star service.
From lush green lawns to vibrant floral displays, we've got it all covered. Our dedicated team ensures your property not only looks great but stands out.
Third client review. Their attention to detail is incredible. Our landscaping has never been in better hands. 5 stars.
Whether you're a business or an individual, BlueScorpion Property Preservation Management Group brings expertise, reliability, and a touch of magic to every project. Ready to transform your property? Join the 5-star club! Because at BlueScorpion Property Preservation Management Group, we believe every property deserves to shine. BlueScorpion Property Preservation Management Group, where properties thrive.
So what else we got going on today for the year of 2026 that we're moving into?
Well, they predict there's a lot of economists, that work for the National Association of Realtors and the Wall Street Journal and things like that. They're all talking about the next year being just booming.
Oh,
So
this
more
is
and more
wonderful.
things are moving to Texas, which is great.
Ooh.
Lots of big businesses coming here,
Right.
which brings more and more people here. So it's overall healthy, not just for real estate, for our entire economy. So
Right.
I'm excited.
I'm
ready.
excited too, but I'm also thinking about the traffic.
Yeah,
The traffic, because it is killer now.
I know.
It is like crazy, but bringing the people here, I'm seeing a lot of land being knocked down and a new. Oh, I sent you yesterday a text message of a development in Conroe. Two-step?
Two-step, yeah.
Two-step
farms, yeah.
I want to go see. I'm not going to move there, but I want to see this.
It's not your vibe.
It's not my vibe, but I want to see this because it's supposed to have a shop.
They have a farmer's market.
Farmer's
They have a
market.
dance hall. They have a restaurant.
You don't even have to leave the neighborhood.
They have a goat farm.
A goat farm. What was the
For the
theme behind
neighborhood.
this? Did you get a chance to meet them? Did you get a chance to go see?
Yep, I've been out there for one of their openings. We actually have an event with my brokerage out there in 2 weeks.
What?
Yeah, and it's the whole concept behind it is because of the area to Montgomery County.
Right.
And where it's at in Montgomery County, it was all farms.
Mm-hmm.
So this developer wanted to bring that or keep that for a neighborhood. Wanted to
Okay.
make it feel like a country.
I've never heard of nothing like
A
that.
country
Right.
farm neighborhood.
Right.
And so that's like what it's geared around, and houses are flowing out of there because people want that experience. They think it's awesome.
Oh, it's
You
different.
can have like a petting zoo as
Right.
your clubhouse. You
Right,
know,
right.
for all these
Until the
farm
kid
animals.
get bit. No, I'm just
Yeah.
playing. It ain't fun no more.
No.
They're screaming, "Ah, don't
Right.
bit me."
That's what I was thinking. 'Cause there's some big production builders out there, and I was like, all these people from the city are going to be moving to these houses that have
know.
never been around a farm
Never
animal like
experienced
that.
nothing like that, and they like,
They're gonna be
you
like,
gonna see them kids
"Oh,
riding goats.
Poop on the sidewalk.
Right, right, right.
Well, that comes with the farm
Right,
animals.
HOA, poop
Yeah.
on sidewalk.
Yeah.
You know. So are they gonna just let these goats walk around, or is they
No,
okay?
It's all pinned.
They're all
but,
pinned in?
Yeah.
Wow, the smells.
I
Yeah.
know.
No, I'm just joking.
Nice fresh air.
Fresh air. No, but that's amazing. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm joking around, but I'm pretty excited about it because I like different. There's another neighborhood too. Is that one that's artsy, and they have art figures in the backyard. I think it starts with an A.
Artavia.
See?
Artavia, sorry.
This is your real estate guru.
I know my areas.
You know, he's knowing his stuff. I'm just like, it starts with a A, B, C. You know, and you're like, boom, it's this. But I thought that was a nice concept, too, for the art community that's into expressions of iron art in your
Right.
backyard, because everybody's backyard has one.
Yeah, and they're known for sustainability. They did like a lot of focus on energy efficient things and not do they didn't want to do a pool because of the energy that it takes and the water that it uses. Because people don't realize that
Wow.
getting in and out of a pool takes water out of the pool, so you got to refill it. So they talked about that, about how much
Really?
water that big of a pool uses. So they took that away.
And one day we're going to be on a water shortage. People are not really
Right.
talking about that
Right.
because of, you know, I touched about it a little bit on my AI show, but the data centers are needing to be cooled and need water, and so that's a whole nother thing because of technology.
Right.
So for someone to be a developer and just look at things like what you're saying in a better light and say, hey, let's
Getting ahead of the curve.
getting ahead of the curve, creating neighborhoods that are more efficient. The farm, you know, two steps? Two steps. That's a different name.
I know.
For
I can't remember there's a reason, you know.
Really?
Obviously there's something behind everything. So,
Okay.
Yeah. I can't remember exactly why that was called that. I'll
I'm
have
gonna
to
take
look that up.
I had filled out the little form to take because I found out about it through Facebook, social media, of course, and I filled out the little form to.
No, I'll take you out there. Yeah.
Yeah, so I can go see it because I just wanted to see the experience of it because that's so different. There's another neighborhood too, the one in Magnolia by Tiffany, the
Audubon.
Audubon. That's what she wanted me to move, but I said no.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to have an HEB coming in the inside of the neighborhood.
Right.
How cool is that? A neighborhood HEB, and I love HEB,
Right.
so that's pretty cool.
Yeah. That neighborhood's supposed to be modern living. It's kind of what it was for too.
Okay.
So to bring like a whole city within a city.
Okay.
You know, essentially like what master plan communities, the idea of them were
Right.
to bring you everything, but they usually don't end up like that. They don't put shopping centers within their
The-
master plan community. But which I mean, the Woodlands was that, but turned way bigger than.
Oh gosh, way
Turned
bigger than
way bigger than-
expected.
yeah.
But kept us. But because of George Mitchell's vision and the institutional things that he put into Woodlands, Texas, it stayed natural.
Right.
And you know, when you go there, you can't find nothing because they have a criteria of the signs.
Right.
So you literally, if you're there, it's either you live, work, or play there. And if you're visiting, you really don't know where you're going if you're not from that area. Because people always say, why is the sign so low?
Right.
So they kept their standard for their community, which is very surprising because usually when
Things
when somebody passes or there was a design for the neighborhood, it changes.
Right.
And they don't care. They're
Or you
like,
lose it.
you lose
You
it.
lose
Like
that vision.
Right, but it didn't.
No.
They didn't, even though they got Woodlands Part 2, which is the Woodlands Hills, they still didn't lose that momentum to keep the original Woodlands
Right.
that way.
Right. Which I love.
Yeah.
I think it's amazing.
Yeah, Kingwood is kind of like that too, huh?
Yep. It was the first
Master plan
community that did kept like all the original trees and things like that.
Okay.
So it's known as the livable forest, which is essentially what the Woodlands did as well.
Right.
But yep, that was one of the first, but it kind of didn't catch on like the Woodlands did
I know.
as fast. Yep.
It
but
didn't catch
still
like the
going.
Woodlands, but it's there and it still has a sustainability to it. It's not just,
Right.
there. And then I guess Texas Grand Ranch is trying to do the same mimicking maybe
Yeah. Yep.
of nature and
Right, definitely.
keeping, because they don't sell nothing less than an acre, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yep. They're a lot bigger properties.
Okay.
But yeah, it's awesome. They have
Yeah.
everything pretty natural. They don't have pools. They have giant ponds.
Okay.
All
Can
natural.
people put pools out there, I wonder?
Yeah, you can do your own.
Okay.
But
But they didn't make a master
don't-
plan pool community.
right, they don't do this whole HOA that
Yeah.
has to have all this fun infrastructure.
That they have to take care of,
Right. Right.
and which makes dues go up
Exactly.
to continue to maintain the things that you have.
That is something that developers have listened to. I've noticed is keeping the dues down because so many people
Yes.
like these having the multiple utility district to pay for,
Yep.
plus the regular property taxes you have
Yep.
to pay for. Then you have this high HOA.
Yeah.
Like people are like, this is ridiculous.
Right.
I'm gonna go buy my own piece of land.
Right.
So they notice that they're losing people. Yeah, exactly.
They're losing me.
They're losing people to that left and right.
Yeah.
So let's answer the public.
Right.
Give them something that they want, a little more
Right.
comfortable.
Because they're not going to buy in our communities.
But obviously that does take away from some things that people like a community pool and
Yeah.
clubhouse and things like that.
I think people have gotten away from that because I think sociability of socialing yourself in life, right? So a lot of people don't want those social, they want to create their own social community.
Right.
They don't want to go to a public pool where
Right.
you got 12 kids peeing in it.
Right.
And then now you're sharing and swimming in the pool.
Yeah.
People don't want it. See, back in the 80s and 90s, that's how people kind of gathered. But
Right.
now more people are like, I don't really want to see my neighbor like that. I just
Right.
want to, if
I want to see Barbara and her
yeah, I want
two-piece.
to see Barbara in her two-piece, and she's all walking and prancing around. But I think that technology, social media, lifestyles have changed where you don't want to. People want more like dog parks,
Right.
places where they can actually sit and maybe meditate.
And walk around.
I've been seeing pickleball
Mm-hmm.
in neighborhoods now. I've been seeing what is that? Pickleball and something else I was gonna say that I've been seeing in neighborhoods that change the dynamics of things.
Yeah.
Making it more of a 21st century kind of
Right.
thing. And then you still got people that's holding on to, I want a pool and it's a community pool. I think you're gonna start finding those in your older neighborhoods now.
Right.
You know,
Definitely.
because I do two steps have amenities like that?
They don't have a pool.
Okay.
I don't remember a pool being out there. Now I can't remember for sure, but I'm pretty sure no.
There's another community too, and I can't remember. It's like going to Conroe. It's for your 55 and up, and they have that section, and then they got another little section for just the regular people. But I think it was Cottage something. But you have to go down a long picket white fence road to get to the community, straight off of I-45 and Conroe. So I don't know. I can't remember. I think it was Cottage something. And I said I was going to go see that community as well. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah,
I'm probably going to remember it later. But it's
Just trying to be on it.
Yeah.
Now that you were bragging, I was like,
that's okay. That's okay.
no,
that's okay.
I'm kidding.
No. So what else is going on in our
But
world?
What do you have? What are your goals? We haven't really talked about BlueScorpion.
So we just, we have a lot of different things we're transitioning to. More commercial clients is the goal, because that, to me, is the biggest thing for us, like the commercial clients.
Definitely.
And it's just being strategic with getting the right ones, because just because it's a commercial client doesn't mean it could be the best client.
Right.
And so it's just like residential.
Yeah.
But a little bit more stronger in a beast, because you're talking business numbers of probably about 15,000 sites or 20,000 sites mapped out all across Houston or something, and then trying to making sure that you have the right dynamics of a team that can work cohesively to get all of these things done, because we take care of the inside and the outside of commercial clients.
Right.
And sometimes it can be challenging, especially you take into fact stuff like an ice storm, or we have to shut down irrigation. It's just so many different facets of waking up and going, what's
being
next?
responsible for all these people's
Right, you're responsible for all these people's
high-end
high-end
products.
property commercial clients, and you have to be on your game, and you have to be on your P's and Q's, old school talk, P's and Q's, because you want to make sure that you're servicing people the right way and giving them the level of excellence that they deserve.
Right.
And that's one of the things that I pump into my people all the time, is giving people the excellence that they deserve. Now, some clients don't deserve the excellence because they can really push your buttons, but those are the clients that I need to have the conversations with and weed out.
Right.
And those, for some, maybe is that a hard conversation, but for me, it's not. I guess because I worked in corporate America for so long and worked for Fortune 500 companies. So
You're able to say no.
I'm able to say no, and I'm able to let go.
Yep. We've been working on that both on our businesses.
Let go.
It's healthier.
It's healthier for your business. And I think that sometimes people get into a mind frame, or you get it mentally scared that what about the revenue?
Yeah.
Right, the revenue. And I think that when you work in clarity and clearness, and you provide excellent service, that will outshine with anything. So if you have to let a client go, you have to let a client go.
Right.
In order to have sanity, make sure your workers feel safe. Just a wide range of things, right? If it's vendors, it just depends. So for us, it's about sustainability this year, building a bigger brand for that. And I am just a junkie of AI. That's just, when it was introduced, I'm like, I just love it, because I think it's sending us and to the next wave of future. And if you don't go with it, you'll get left behind. I
Right.
think.
Always.
Yeah. You say,
Move with it.
No,
I try to
but
remind my dad that.
really,
Because he's business
not
owner.
yeah.
He's one of those that he likes to. It works for him, so I'm gonna stick with it. Why change
Yeah.
it? But I'm like,
Yeah.
well, it's not always.
Right,
Sometimes
and you gotta figure this out. Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta move with the crowds
Yeah.
a little bit. I'm not saying give up everything.
Right.
I'm just saying
Learn.
that learn and add it in and mold yourself a little bit to
Right.
move the way the world's working, what people want, because
Right.
the crowd is wanting
That.
something different. Yeah.
Right. And that's like I said, that's our biggest thing, because we constantly look at how we can improve in our company, how we can navigate to do more faster, better, and still provide a great level of service. And that's just where we are.
Yep.
So
That's awesome. It's exciting.
yeah, it's exciting, and I'm not gonna lie, it is a lot of work, because you have to continue to sketch out time to learn.
Right.
That's the thing. Sketching out time to learn. Sketching out time for me to take time to go to conferences that might not be in Houston. That, that was one of my major goals this year, is to go to more conferences that are beneficial to the success of my business.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And that's going to happen, and I have to do it no matter what.
And
Because
sell a business.
yeah.
I'm just kidding.
No, but you have to think about it that way. You have to start, because when you get yourself out of the norm and go to conferences, you'll just do better, because you're like collaborating with other people, and
Yeah, definitely.
your mind is moving
Just
better.
hear one better idea to
Right.
change your year this year, I
Right.
think. So I do that often, talking with people. It doesn't scare me to share ideas with people. I
Right.
think that's what a lot of business owners think.
Right.
They have some secret juice
Right.
that nobody else knows,
That
and they're
nobody
scared if
knows.
they share it, they're going to lose their business.
And that's crazy, because you're not going to lose.
Yeah, reaction and maybe they're just surrounding themselves with the wrong people, but
Right.
the people that I surround myself with, whenever I'm talking like that with somebody, they're going off what I said and giving me ideas, and that's encouraging.
Helping feed
yeah.
you. Yeah.
So rather than trying to just smile and take that information and run with it, I don't ever get that.
Right, right.
And if they do, to
Right.
each his own.
Yeah,
There's enough
because
business
if
out
it's
there.
for you, it's going to work out the way that you need it to work out.
Exactly.
And there's enough money out here for everybody,
Yeah.
and you don't have to be a hogger.
Right.
I
agree.
You don't have to be a hogger. You can have experiences with people to help, just like everybody that comes onto the show. We're like, before the show or after the show, we're giving cards, talking behind the scenes,
Yeah.
doing
I mean, don't use any other realtors, but
Right.
only use me.
and don't
kidding.
use any other property management
Exactly, yeah.
companies. Just use me. Don't be watching my channel and don't use me.
Yeah.
That's the little disclaimer, right?
Unsubscribe.
Unsubscribe.
No,
yeah.
I'm kidding.
Yeah. Real quick. Boop, boop. No, we should get about 25 more viewers now. That's funny. So while we're wrapping it up, is there something that we need to look forward to, or?
Yeah, I got some stats on here that just
Okay.
talking about all having to do with real estate, of course, but just what we're looking for is, or what we're leaning towards is, home sales are expected to increase almost 2% this
Really?
year, which is huge. Wow. And that usually means that there's a higher amount of buyers. So it becomes a seller's market. Whenever you can raise the prices, it becomes a seller's market because there's so many buyers.
That's
So
good.
that's good. That means
I see
we're
dollar
leaning.
signs.
Yeah, exactly. That means more people are moving in, and
Right.
that's for the whole U.S. It's
But
not
is
just
that?
for Texas.
But the question that I have is that, so they're moving in, but is it more profitable for the developers of communities and not the individual people selling their homes in?
That just depends on how much new construction's going up,
Right.
which is starting to be managed a lot more.
Oh.
Yeah, the state of Texas specifically is working on slowing that down.
Really?
Yeah,
some
they're
degree.
working on it, yeah, to slow down how many new construction homes they're doing.
Because
just
we didn't have
because-
no rules at first.
Right. Wasn't really no one was being managed on how many houses can be built or how fast they can put them up and where they are. So that's being paid attention to a lot more as more and more neighborhoods pop up on every corner,
Oh,
on every
wow.
piece of open land. It's being watched, and they're working on toning it down
A little bit.
Just
Put
because,
a little tap on that, please.
yeah, because I would definitely say in 2025, that was the biggest market where brand new home sells.
Yeah,
So
it
that
was
took
making
away.
it hard for people that had homes and were trying to sell their home versus going to buy a brand new house.
Right. Yep.
So hopefully
'Cause
that'll change.
suburbs of Houston, the days on the market got up to 100 and something days. Wow. That was the average,
Wow.
which is huge. It's like one of
Wow.
the longest days on
Ever
the
for-
market. Yeah, rates.
Okay. Well, I mean, I mean, you think about it, you talk about it, you be about it, and you see it, and then you got the stats on it, and you're sharing it. I mean, that's a good 2%. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. It's
That's
a nice
like-
increase.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see.
Yeah, I know. Increase.
Yep. But yeah, it's the main biggest thing that we're working on. Interest rates going down. Houses did have a decline last year, so it's not like they're just continuously jumping the past 6 years. So
Okay.
it's not like it's getting to an unhealthy
Unhealthy
price.
state,
Like
right?
anytime we have people from out of state move here, they still say that they
Cheap.
can't believe how
It's so
cheap it
cheap.
is to live
I
here.
get a 5-bedroom house
Right.
for $350,000.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
and brand new,
Yeah.
built from the ground up.
They even say the $600,000 range. I
Yeah.
always hear especially
$800,000
people from
range,
California,
people.
and
Yeah.
they're like, "Wow, I can't believe it. I
Yeah.
had a 2-bedroom something on the outskirts of
Right.
whatever major city in California, and it was $2 million."
Yeah. And they're putting money in the bank.
Right.
So that makes it a win-win for them.
Right.
I know I'm still wrestling with, developing the gated community. So that'll be, if I did something like that, that would be my first project as a developer, to develop because they're starting to do that, develop communities and I have land to do that, to develop a community that's a rental community.
Yep.
And so, I don't know. I haven't thought it all out yet, but that's another little goal, a little thing that I need to work on amongst all the other things I got
Right.
going on.
I know.
But yeah, so it's gonna be a good, prosperous year, y'all, in real estate and property management. I think that we're just opening up ourselves to like understanding the markets even more so. There's a lot of technology out here that's helping us to understand more and bring us, locked in
Right.
to making it fine-tuning our businesses. So, anything else for the people before we leave?
Buy a house.
Buy a house, I know, and get your house.
Buy it
man.
now before that
Look,
2% starts hitting.
Yeah, for
that
real.
increase.
Yeah, that increase, because when that increase happens, that means things go up a little bit more.
Right.
So, well, as always, I enjoy having the podcast and getting the opportunity to talk to the people that watch our show and listen to us. And as always, y'all stay healthy, wealthy, and wise, and we will do the same.
We will.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.